Being a computer science major, I'm assuming you're a gamer, but I'm not 100% sure. Am I right? Yeah. Okay. So one of the cool things about this place is these giant TVs. You can use the HDMI hookup that you want into the TV. It's a 65-inch UHD TV. Basically, that means playing like League of Legends or Witcher or something like that is awesome on this because you can just scooch up this chair and blast it in here. You can also do the same thing in our video game room. It's not the most up-to-date video game room, I'll say that granted, because it has a PS3 in it, and that's like brand new as of 2010. But again, it does have another monstrous TV in here, and you also have two theater-style chairs. So if you ever want to blow off some steam, hook up your HDMI cable to this thing and blast it full volume and game your heart away. Now I can say, because this is like dated, I would say, gaming facility, it is primarily used for either movie watching or studying, because it is a private room that has a table over here. So if you ever need to get out of your apartment and do some studying on your own, have like a little private study, it's a great place to do that. Yeah, this is basically just a major hangout spot. This also, like I said before, is where we host the majority of our community events. I hosted the last one. It was a pie eating contest, and it was to win like Penn State gear, like a Rose Bowl shirt. There was like a cooler and stuff like that. It's just small prizes in order to try to like foster community involvement amongst each other. So that being said, I'm going to bring you guys to the model now. Just a quick walk over there, and I'll give you some more information on the way. So, right now, you can see we do have a pool and a hot tub. The hot tub is currently closed just because they're worried about the freezing factor, I guess. And it's really volleyball, or not volleyball, a tennis court. There are two courts on the opposite side of the property. If you guys really want me to take you all the way out there, I absolutely can. But it is a little bit of a hike, so it's all up to you. But yeah, that being said, we're almost at the model, so do you have any questions so far?
Not me.
Not you? Okay. This is the model right over here. And this is where I get to sing my really cheesy line, "Welcome home." There you go. So, I like to begin every single tour of the actual apartments themselves with a little disclaimer. I like to be the most realistic tour guide in order to make sure that you guys know that I'm not just trying to blow smoke. But this is a model apartment. Nobody has ever lived in this building in the 23 years that this place has existed. So there's no signs of wear and tear. There's no signs of anybody ever living here before you. And that goes same for every single apartment complex in the entire State College area, unless you're looking at the exact apartment you're going to be moving into. So obviously this place is a little bit dressed up too. When you move in, there might be small signs of wear and tear, maybe like thumbtack holes in the wall from a previous poster being hung, but it's not going to be anything like your ceiling drooping down or the building falling apart or anything like that. So with that being said, I like just saying that so you guys have more of a realistic standard for the apartment. Take a look around, and again, if you have any questions, just let me know. I'm a wealth of knowledge about this place, and it's all rattling around in there.
Okay.
Yeah. So, since we're in the kitchen area, I can say that the best thing about the kitchens here for an apartment full of guys is the garbage disposal, because guys love greasy food, and greasy food is stinky food if you don't get rid of it really fast. Each apartment does come with the garbage disposal, a microwave, a dishwasher, the fridge and the stove and the kitchen, and you also have your own laundry room with a washer and dryer in it. So
So what happens if dishwasher like is broken?
Yeah, so we do have a maintenance team that is here during the day, every weekday, from about 9 in the morning till 5 in the afternoon. If anything happens that is just general wear and tear, or the item stops working anymore, and this goes from everything from your washing and drying machines to your light bulbs, just call the maintenance team and they'll come in and fix it. And if they're not able to fix it, they'll order you a brand new one. That being said, we also are here with a company that is larger. American Campus Communities is actually traded on the New York Stock Exchange. It's a really big company. So we have 24/7 on-call maintenance for emergencies. And that's stuff like flooding, fires, anything like that. If you call in the office and report it, after hours, after the office is closed, they'll call the emergency services and the on-call maintenance team to try to get it resolved as fast as possible. So it's really nice having a little bit of security. I know with some like landlord contracts, personal contracts like that in State College, it's a little bit difficult to reach out and have them replace items or fix and do maintenance. But because we're held to like a corporate standard, it's a lot easier, and we work with you more. That being said, I can take you guys back here to the bedrooms. So each bedroom is the same size. They just look a little bit different in size because of the positioning of the bed. If you placed the bed this way, it would feel like there's less room here and more room over there, and you'll see that in the apartment right next to ours, or the bedroom right next to this one. So again, this place is dressed up, so there's a lot of adornment to it. Each room does come with a bed frame, a mattress, the desk, the chair, and the 4-drawer dresser. Things like lamps, the wall paintings, the Lord of the Rings trilogy up there obviously do not come with the apartment. But it's still a really nice apartment to move into. Also, I like to say, because we do have considerably lesser rates than the majority of properties around the area, I always say that the money that you're saving, you just invest towards decorating your apartment so it feels like you're more at home.
Or you can invest in stocks.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, probably the smarter option. But yeah, so the difference, I told you guys I was going to get to this earlier, the difference between the deluxe and the standard apartment really shines through here and in the living room. So if you notice, this is the deluxe apartment. In the deluxe apartment, you have pre-risen beds, which means that they are already higher frames, and it's a little bit more solid feeling when you're on them than putting a riser on the bed frame.
Metal.
Yeah.
Are they still going to be metal also?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good, good.
So they're pre-risen, which means you have more storage space underneath your bed. Honestly, the closet is massive, so I've never had problems with storage, but I keep all of my non-seasonal clothes underneath my bed, just in like a giant Tupperware container, Rubbermaid container, or whatever they're called. But yeah, so do you have any questions?
What about, like, is that desk, is it for just the deluxe? It has the newer looking desk?
Yeah, the deluxe is just the furniture package. The desk, the dresser, everything else should be the same. But like I said, with the electric or gas companies, it's already pre-set up in our name, and we just divide it up amongst the apartment rates based on usage. So I've actually been living here for 2 years. I'm in finance and marketing, so I like to think that I'm at least a little bit like price conscious. So
yeah. So they share a bathroom.
Yes, sir. So,
okay.
Yeah, but it's really nice because the gas and the electric combined, the lowest rate that I've seen on average is probably around $15 to $20 a month combined. And the most with the electric or gas companies, it's already pre-set up in our name, and we just divide it up amongst the apartment rates based on usage. So I've actually been living here for 2 years. I'm in finance and marketing, so I like to think that I'm at least a little bit like price conscious. So
yeah. So they share a bathroom.
Yes, sir. So,
okay.
Yeah, but it's really nice because the gas and the electric combined, the lowest rate that I've seen on average is probably around $15 to $20 a month combined. And the most shared bathroom on each side and 4 individual bedrooms. That ISP that I was telling you about, Comcast, is 25 megabits per second down. Perfectly able to play like Battlefield, whatever I need to. So. Yeah. So again, it's basically just free game amongst people that have parking passes, like the permanent parking passes. You can park in any numbered spot. For the guest parking, they can park in any